Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I hope you're all doing well, inshallah. For those of you who are new to seeing me on YouTube, this is my first video on this channel, but I've run another YouTube channel for over a year now. It's called Mercy to Mankind. I'll post a link to it at the end of the video and in the description below, inshallah. But for those who don't know who I am, my name is Mohammed Younes. I'm 23 years old, and the purpose of this video is to kind of let's say shoot a vlog. It's a travel vlog. So basically what's happening is I'm starting my first year of my postgraduate studies, and I'm actually doing it outside the country where I was born and raised in. I left Canada a couple days ago, and alhamdulillah I am now in Saint Martin in the Caribbean, and tomorrow I'll be taking a ferry ride to the island in which I will be studying, called Saba Island. But just to show you guys, I mean, I've never seen this stuff before, and it's pretty cool experience, nice view. So I'm pretty blessed, alhamdulillah. Obviously moving is a little bit difficult from the family and stuff, but it's part of life. I gotta do what I gotta do, and yani, it's temporary, alhamdulillah. I'll be back to see the family, and I know it's not easy for them either. Basically the point of this video is to kind of give some tips on how to travel as a Muslim. In case I wasn't obvious, I am a Muslim. And just some tips on how to travel as a Muslim, what things to think about, and different preparation to-do lists that maybe people should look into before traveling, especially when you're traveling for school, because you're going to be pretty much living in that new land for an extended period of time. Anyways, I'm talking for way too long for this intro. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I just got to the hotel not too long ago. I finished my prayers, alhamdulillah, and I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of exploring. I only have like maybe another 22 hours on this island, so let's make the most of it. Salam.
What's up, MB? It's Sabik from Switzerland. Man, you were an amazing guy. MashaAllah, keep up the good work.
What a journey. Walk with me. This morning I was chilling out in London.
So for anyone that knows me, they'll tell you this: if there's one thing I'm really good at, it's getting lost. And I won't have to try too hard to get lost on this island, but at the same time, what's the point of going for an adventure if you don't get lost and have a couple bumps on the road? I'm still trying to find a place to eat. The difficulty with that for me is I'm not too picky of an eater, but for the last for a while now I've really focused on eating halal only, which and I mean zabiha halal, meaning if I'm eating meat, it's going to be meat that is cut by a butcher in an Islamic way. And it's a long story. I might actually make a video about what halal meat is later on, because that's a whole video topic on itself. But long story short, if you know what halal is, that's what I'm trying to look for. I doubt I'll find out on the island, so it's gonna be fish for me, I guess. Fish and veggies, but we'll see. I'm gonna see how long I can go with this halal streak on the island. Might get tougher because I love my meat, I love my chicken, but some sacrifices have to be made. We'll see how it goes.
Getting on my knees. This morning I was chilling out in London. Then I ended up in Istanbul. What a life. Last night I was in.
So I've only been walking around for about 20 minutes, and this place is already starting to remind me of my home country of Lebanon. The roads, the way people drive, all the mountains, I'm sure you guys, all the mountains and stuff. Like, this is reminding me of Lebanon right now. Even the weather, I'm used to 8 months of winter and 2 weeks of summer in Edmonton. The weather here is much different. It's nice, but my clothes are starting to get pretty sticky. I'm gonna have to get used to this, I guess. I saw a building over there that kind of looked like it had a dome on top, almost as if it was a mosque. I doubt that it's a mosque. I'm gonna go check anyways. I'm exploring, so I got nothing to lose. Let's see. So that building with the dome structure on top, yeah, not a mosque, very far from it. It was actually a bar, and I noticed they make it really easy to find bars and casinos all over this island. But I guess it's not too surprising. It's a tourist destination. these guys want to make money somehow, and bars and casinos are money makers. Now, on a side note, I was walking down the street and I see a car that has the words, "Only God can judge me." Yes, you're right. Only God can judge you, and you will judge one day, inshallah. So it's all about what we do and with our lives and what we give Him to judge. We can either give Him good things to judge or we give Him bad things to judge. The choice is ours. Welcome to the jungle. So alhamdulillah, I found a good Italian place. I got some pizza. It's, I guess, the safest option just because honestly I don't trust eating meat outside the house anymore. Especially I walked into a supermarket and I went through the meat section and it was so gross. So I don't know, maybe it's just me being spoiled. I have a lot of butchers in the family and I usually get good quality meat and stuff. But who knows, this could be a good thing. It'll kind of reduce my eating out and force me to cook at home more, cooking healthier meals. The purpose of this snippet of the video, I want to end the footage for today probably. Maybe I might do a little bit more when I get back into the hotel room. But a lot of the guys, a lot of young Muslim men, especially in Edmonton, I think this is like across North America, they are starting to go and look at the Caribbean as an opportunity to continue their education, which is great. It really is a good opportunity for those that want to pursue a higher education after their undergraduate degree. Now the problem is I've been walking outside exploring the island for roughly 2 hours now, and honestly there is so much opportunity to do the wrong things as a Muslim. You find a bar or a casino everywhere you go. You'll find places where they kind of sell really inappropriate things, let's just say, let's keep it G-rated. So it's so easy to mess up here, so easy to go down the wrong path. And unfortunately I've heard of even like some Muslims who I know very well that when they went to the Caribbean, they struggled with their prayers, they struggled to keep an Islamic identity. And I think that's why it's so important when you do make a commitment to go to the Caribbean for school. If you don't have a support system that's going with you, a friend or someone that can help you with your Islam, make sure you keep in touch with people back where you're from and use them as your accountability partners. Get them to ask you, did you pray 5 times a day? Have you been reading some Quran? Have you been trying to get closer to your deen? Those accountability partners can go a long way. And if you have a mosque where you're staying, which I know is going to be really rare in the Caribbean, that is ideal. That is perfect. And honestly, hold on to that mosque, as the Arabs would say, with your molar teeth. Don't let go of that. I'm gonna end it there, and then I might do a little bit more advice giving inside the hotel room. With that, we'll see you soon, inshallah.
The streets already taken way too many. Cancer already taken way too many. I continue on this journey, soldier, with some mayor on my shoulder. This morning I was chilling.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope you're all doing well, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, I am fully settled in my new home on Seba Island, where I will be continuing my studies for the next couple of years, inshallah. I didn't record anything yesterday or the day before, honestly, because the boat ride here made me so sick. They said it was a ferry ride to get here, so I thought it was going to be like almost like some kind of luxury, like a nice ferry on the Caribbean Sea or whatever, or Caribbean waters and stuff. And it was torture. It was like an hour and a half of me wanting to throw up, but alhamdulillah, we got through it, and it's a blessing to be here. Alhamdulillah and shukr Allah. So basically, a question that everyone should be asking themselves whenever they're going to be embarking on a travel, whether it's short-term or long-term, is why am I traveling? What's the purpose of this travel? Am I going to study? Am I going to work? Am I going just to chill out and have a good time? Because the purpose of your travel is really important. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to go on vacation for fun. I'm not saying that at all. But at the same time, I do believe that should be done in moderation. and for the most part everything we do should have a purpose. And even honestly, even vacations should have a purpose, and the purpose would be to just kind of take a break and let our body recuperate so that when we come back to the real world, we're ready to go full blast. So we should always set down a purpose for our travel, whether that be studying or anything else. And then once you have your purpose defined, it makes everything else so much easier for you. It gives you a focus, it gives you a motivation, a drive to keep you moving forward. So that's like the number one advice I would give to anyone who's gonna be traveling anywhere anytime soon, whether it's short term or long term. And then the next thing that I want to say in this little clip, and the final thing, is that never forget who you are. Never forget where you came from. And always keep your eyes open to the countless blessings that we have. I mean, wallahi, the biggest thing I've realized in these first couple of days on this island is that I've been spoiled, man. I've been spoiled back home in Edmonton. We have it so easy there. And when we see the hardships that some other people have to face on a daily basis, then it really opens our eyes. And honestly, even with this, I'm still living in what's considered a paradise to most people. So alhamdulillah, it's a blessing, but at the same time, it really opened my eyes and made me realize that we have a lot to be thankful for. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَإِن تُعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you even try to count the blessings of Allah upon us, we'll never be able to count them. So that's another thing to keep in mind, and hopefully it's a reminder for us to always be thankful to Allah Azza wa Jal. And the best way to show our thanks to Allah is by worshipping Him. So when you go and travel abroad, especially those students who are going to the Caribbean for studying and stuff like that, make sure you remember your religion, remember your God, remember to pray and have a connection with the Quran, inshallah. I'm gonna stop it for now, and then I'll continue the vlog a little bit later, inshallah.
Their weaknesses, I don't understand. These streets already taken way too many. Cancer already taken way too many. I continue on this journey, soldier, with Samaya on my shoulder. This morning I was chilling out in London, then I ended up.
Salam guys, so another thing to think about when traveling is before you actually get to your place of travel, try to figure out where you're going to be staying and who you're going to be staying with, or if you're going to be staying with anyone at all. The reason why this is important to ask ourselves is because at the end of the day, the people you surround yourself with will have an impact on who you become. Obviously, if you have like a strong foundation for your faith and your belief system, it'll be protected. But no matter what, the people you live with will affect you, and it's something important to keep in mind. Another thing is also where you're going to be staying. Is there going to be any mosques close by, any Muslims close by? Some people don't have that luxury, they don't have a choice sometimes. But if you do have that choice, make sure you try your best to stay close to a mosque. I'm panting right now because this thing's like a steep. Probably can't see it from here. It looks pretty flat. Maybe I'm just weak or out of shape. But man, this island is all uphills and downhills. It's a really good workout. I think it's gonna toughen me up for sure. But I'm just doing a little bit of exploring right now and filming my last couple of clips before I start editing, inshallah. I don't know why I look so dark. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording for now and I'll start recording later on. Yeah. Okay guys, so we're here at the end of the video, and honestly I don't know how this video is going to turn out. It could either be an epic fail or it could be somewhat decent. It's been a really hectic couple of days, really busier than I expected, but alhamdulillah it's been working out so far. Just want to end the video with a couple quick points. So first of all, what can you expect from this channel? I'm using this channel basically for vlogs, the Ask Younes series, where basically if anyone has any questions they want to ask me and I can give them some advice. I can't give any Islamic rulings like halal or haram. I'm not qualified to do so, and I'm not going to be overstepping that boundary. But if let's say someone has some question that they need advice for, I'm more than happy to help with that. Also, I want to use this channel for personal development and also leadership development, professional development. That's something that's really important to me, and I want to make it in a way where I'm kind of learning from my viewers, and hopefully I can pass on something beneficial as well. So it'll be a kind of a give and take system. I'm not sure how often I'll be able to post on this channel, just because with school starting and a really busy schedule, I don't want to make any commitments, but I'm going to try my best to post every once in a while, just to let you guys know where I'm at, and hopefully put a good video out there. As for Mercy to Mankind, again, same thing goes. I want to try my best to post every once in a while, but I can't make any promises. So just keep an eye out on that. If you're not subscribed to that channel, I'll put a link at the end of the video or in the description below as well, and be sure to check that out. And lastly, to stay connected, you can follow me on my social media. I put links on my social media stuff in my last video on Mercy to Mankind. I will link that video at the end of this video, so you can check that out and follow my social media. And like I said, I'm not sure when my next video will be out there. I already started working on planning the next video. I'm just not sure when I'll be able to record it and upload it and edit it, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, for now, that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Hope it wasn't a total failure. And if you liked it, hit the like button, and also subscribe for more videos coming your way. Assalamu alaikum.